good evening. Sorry. I needed to get water for my paintbrush. Sorry. So, just finishing this up from, been about a month, 2 months or so, I think. Maybe longer, but thank you. So, it's a riverboat, kinda, more like a galleon with a riverboat system. And, it's mostly abstract. It's not gonna look the way it's supposed to look. So, X marks the spot. So as far as my red goes, I think I was gonna mess around with just that. And then I really am just curious if you're either up late or up early. 'Cause I think I'm both. All right. Appreciate the likes. Let's see. Close up these gaps. So it's not moving through a river, it's moving through a desert. Um, I dreamed of it. A dream where somebody stole it, and I wasn't painting it. Before I ever started painting it, I ended up having a dream with it. So I woke up just kind of having an image of a riverboat sailing through a desert, and well, now I'm stuck painting something weird that I hope someone can understand what the heck's going on. Okay, so I don't want to overdo that either, because it's just, I want to give it the impression. So I'll back up a bit so you guys can kind of see what else is going on here. I can zoom out too, right? There we go. So yeah, I think next, I know I saw I'm painting the riverboat, but I think next I'm actually going to be trying to finish this sand over here. That X, I'm going to have to wait to dry up a bit before I put any kind of shadow or a highlight if I want to. But now I just want to see how do you paint sand to make it look like a river? Dumb problems you give yourself when you start painting in the middle of the night. Okay. So I might go blue. I wanted to do like a purplish blue, but then I just feel it's gonna mess everything up. Let's see. So I have just this under layer. I do it all just to build texture, and then with sand, especially if it's away from a light source, it's gonna be oh man, it has all of it's like glass, so it has these little kind of reflections too. You don't want to lose them, and you want some of that shadow. All right, here. So I think I might just put it straight blue. No. And then when in doubt, you want to do some medium out. So I'm mixing, let's say, blue and some red oxide. I'm gonna take a gamble. I want like a bluish brown. Does that make sense? Like a bluish brown, not a bluish yellow, because I've done bluish yellow before and it doesn't end. It doesn't end bluish yellow. Um, anyway, hate it when you start mixing a color and then you end up in the first grade again and you're like, oh, I should have known that. I should have known what happens when you mix blue and yellow. What the heck was I trying to do? I needed the yellow to be bluer. You get me? I didn't need it to be green. Anyway. So again, I want to give it some shade. Sorry, I'm still mixing the paint right now. Sorry. You're literally just watching a... Here, I'll put it up to something more interesting to stare while I mix something here. I just want to make sure that the tone isn't too much of a difference between here and here. But I still want this hill to be in a shadow. And that's been my struggle, I think, over since I started this, is how the heck do I paint sand in a shadow? But 3 a.m. Nice. Dang, bro. I'm cold. Thank you. I've always been told I'm cold. Yeah. I think it's good to be up this early. For no reason at all. Okay. Gamble. So, this is gonna look a little weird. Just half face. This is gonna be a trial and error, blending it together and then waiting for shit to dry and then the whole thing. Alright. So I just want to lay this on here. I'm gonna come in right now with a brush to blend it in. Now that that's on there, you gotta find a brush. Alright, I think this will be okay. Alrighty then. I think I'll be good without any real medium right now, so let's get this going. So I already mixed it with some flow medium, so I can just blend it a little bit smoother. I laid the thickest amount of paint where I know I wanted to cover up whatever the heck was going on. And then I'm just going to blend out, and I'm going to try to use as much of the previous layer as I can. And this is just kind of here to... I don't know, I wanted it redder, and then I wanted it bluer, and then it's a whole thing. So, while I finish up that side, this is my other little ship going over, but this, kind of want to do it more like a sailboat ship. I have an inherent obsession with pirates and stupid stuff. Okay, let me get some of this here. good. We are trying to paint sand in shadow. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit bluer here. So as I come over to this side, I want it to be a little bit on the blue side. So right now I'm using called red oxide, and I'm mixing it with some blue again. I'm kind of getting away with this weird purple color here. Alright, what can I do? You wanna? No. Do the same. Alright, okay. Haha, let's do this. And so again, this isn't water, this is sand. This is not. They are sailing through sand. I just need this sand to be in some kind of shadow that's darker than the one behind it. So with this, I've just been using thin layers at a time, just slowly building it. It's looked different several times. I'm hoping this is it. It's looking like this might be it because it's kind of the color I've been chasing after. I just wanted my darkest, tone to be off the foreground. Otherwise, it's too bright, and I don't like too bright. I don't like that. I feel like if I use too much of a bright color, I have to come in with something dark. Probably white. There's a black ship. And so the reasoning, by the way, behind all of this, I might come in later with just to make it look more like ash. But it's kind of like on fire inside of the hull. I want it to look kind of smoldering in a way. I'm gonna have to tilt this so I can properly do this. Hold on for a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this little side here. And again, I'm going to be getting a little bit bluer as I get more towards the bottom of the painting. Merry Christmas, everybody, by the way. Merry Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to you all. It is Christmas time right now in Australia because it's winter over there. This is a very known fact that Australians celebrate Christmas in July. So we are. If you're tuning in right now, this is not sand. This is not water. This is sand, but it's in a shadow. I do apologize if you wanted to see something better than a giant brown smear. I will show you the rest once I'm done. But, sorry. Hello, if you're tuning in, we are trying to paint the world's largest brown smear. 3 days going. We've lost several people, but we will continue on the world's largest brown smear. I think I can live with that. I can live my life with that. I hope nobody gets dizzy, but this way I don't tilt the page. So it's kind of a complete nonsensity. Right. Alright then. So I think my guy over here might be a little bit dry now. So what I wanted to do is just come in with some amount of shadow. Let me tilt this back the right way. There we go. Alrighty then. So I have it right here. Yeah, okay. So right here I'm just using the brown that I've been doing. I don't want to make this too harsh of a change. I just don't want it to be a solid red. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's a good year. Merry Christmas. You know, I still remember my first Christmas when, you know, it was really, really cold and we had to, well, we had to burn the house for warmth. And we made it through that year. And very good year. Okay, let me see. Am I done there? That's kind of all I wanted. Okay. See, I'm gonna tilt it back in the right way. Are we done here? I think we're good. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so let's get back to the riverboat. Sorry. Alright, so I'm good there, I'm good there. I was gonna come in with one last little gullop of gold around here. Oh, look what I found. I wonder, does this shit still work? Oh, that'd be freaking cool. I'm gonna try to use ink. I wonder if it works. Wait. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I was gonna use gold acrylic, but I'm gonna see what happens if I put gold ink on it. Oh no, this is copper and gold. Oh, frick yeah. I gotta shake it though. Two seconds. There we go. I just want some shine. Do I get shine? Yeah, you do. Alright. Sorry, I talked to myself. I didn't know that streamers just technically talk to themselves until they people start watching them, but I'm like, okay, I always talk to myself when I paint, so if I just start recording myself. Okay. So, well, I'm adding some copper and gold ink to this so that it has a layer of reflection. And what's nice is it's also kind of giving me a shadow here, because I didn't like that it was just kind of plain yellow. I wanted, again, more of a metallic kind of feel to it. So, Spanish Galleon rigged with a steam engine so that it can move through the desert. That makes sense. Everybody knows those were real. And they existed, and they look just like this. And this is a I wrote this song. Yeah, this is pretty much the music that I listened to when we were in high school. You know, it was I think it was about 1778. I think it was class of '79. 1779. That is. Okay, so I got my goal there. That came out a lot better than I thought it would. I hope it looks good on your end, but I was just kind of looking to give it a shine and a sparkle. So I'm gonna come in right here on the back. And this is supposed to be that one thingy that's in the front of the ship. Whatever the heck that's called. And I did put abstract or hashtag abstract down there, so I shouldn't be judged if this doesn't look anything the way it's supposed to. Because those are the rules, right? If I say it's abstract, it doesn't have to look good. And once again, this is copper and metallic ink, which I'm surprised is surviving. Okay, so now I gotta do my big wheel here. And I just want to add kind of like the undershadow. I'm gonna keep messing with this. It has been treating me well so far. It kind of gave me exactly what I needed. If I would have used the acrylic that I wanted to, it would have ended up all yellow. And I would have been mad, and then I would have ended the stream. So... Hello, if you're just tuning in, I am just showcasing one of my original songs here. I wrote this song, 100% mine. Okay, you see, that's why. That's what's been messing with me over the last... Yeah, this wheel was too yellow. Kind of working out more like a glaze. Which is a blessing in disguise. I think that's exactly what I needed. Is that what I wanted to do there? Because I don't want to mess with it too much. If it looks good there, it looks good there. If you're still watching, comment if I'm good there, if I should keep messing with the devil. Keep playing with the devil. Who knows? Okay, so I've got my sand down here pretty much done. I think I was gonna be good on whatever layer that boat is. So one final thing I could do is come back in and finish out that shadow. But then I'm like, the sun is square anyways. Why should I have to be following the rules of light? But yeah, if you're wondering, that is Buzz Lightyear hanging for his life off in the distance. But you know what? Look, people, for a giant brown smear, that's a pretty good brown smear. I got away with death right there. That was amazing. I got a nice shadow on that. Huh. Again, the sun is a square. This does not need to look anywhere close to it, you know? Like, at least it's not a face with two eyes on the same inside. You get me? Alright. Alright, I'm done committing artistic blasphemy for a night. This layer does need to cool off, and then I think I'm too much on a power trip. I do apologize if you just tuned in. This is about the last minute. I'll give you a nice little look at what we were doing. Finished out that wheel, finished out some gold crown molding, painted the world's best brown smear. And then that's my fire ship that's made of fire and ash. And that's my square sign. So, thank you if you tuned in and if you watched all of this. Amazing. Please comment down below if you did watch all of it, so then you can maybe get something cool. But yeah. Alright, love you. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Can I end the stream? Yes, because I said goodbye and now it's awkward.